Testing a model with client-server communication is often a challenge. During our trip to India, Wolfgang and I wanted to share some thoughts about this topic right in front of the Taj Mahal. Hi, Wolfgang.
Hi, Nabile. True, this can be a challenge. If we implement a client or a server runnable, the communication partner is often missing. This can happen because it's a third-party component or a basic software service. However, we need some counterpart to be able to simulate a communication between them.
Yes, indeed, the communication is comparable to a function call. So the server provides a function which the clients can call. But then, if we have the client without the server functionality, how do we test?
In general, we have two options to provide the server functionality. Either we have a copy of the server behavior that we can reuse, or we create a stub implementation. The most common stubbing approach is to connect stub variables to the function arguments of the server.
Okay, so if the clients call the server to get the data, we can control the data via a stub variable connected to the output argument of the server. And if the client sets a data, then we can read the information via a stub variable connected to the input argument of the server.
Yes, exactly. And if the server implements a bidirectional communication, get set, we can have as many stub variables as needed to connect to the respective arguments. But how does it look like for a test environment?
Well, we can automatically create the model that connects the server and the clients. However, we need to make sure that the new model enables us to test model and code. This is possible with appropriate model configurations. The model can then generate the stubs in a separate set of source files which can integrate with the actual AUTOSAR production code. So it's all this to enable SEAL simulation.
Okay, and this is similar when we test the server runnable. Since the logic of the interfaces of the server are already implemented, we just need a caller mechanism that mimics the client. So Nabile, what about the test cases? How do they look like?
Well, they just look like any regular test cases with input and output signals, at least in a tool like VTC Embedded Tester. No matter if the signal relates to a stub variable, a server argument, or a sender-receiver port, the test case automatically shows abstract input and output interfaces, and the connection to AUTOSAR or non-AUTOSAR communication is managed in the background, respectively for MIL and SEAL.
Alright, that doesn't sound too difficult, so I think this provides a smooth and less error-prone test setup. So if you like this video, give us a like, follow us on LinkedIn and YouTube for more videos.